Andron Petaway II was my son who recently passed from fentanyl poisoning. It is the number one killer in America right now between the ages of 18 and 45. If I would have known what I know now, I may have been able to educate my son a little more. So to those of you who has not educated your children on the dangers of fentanyl, whether they're involved in drugs or not, you need to have this conversation no matter the age. Right now we do have children as young as 8 months old, 14 months old, 3 years, 5 years, 11, 12-year-olds who are dying at an alarming rate in America due to fentanyl. So it's just not an adult or a teenager thing. It's affecting all walks of life, no matter the age, gender, or the race. Right now we are currently losing 300 people a day due to fentanyl. Add that by 7 days a week. And that's the amount of phone calls that mothers are getting. Fentanyl is 50 times stronger than heroin and 100 times stronger than morphine. The only thing that can reverse a fentanyl overdose is Narcan. It's completely safe if you give this to anybody, whether they had ingested fentanyl or not. It will not hurt them in any way. It is strictly to reverse the effects of the fentanyl poisoning. It's very easy to use. It's a nasal spray, and you take it out and you just put it up the nostril, and then you start to administer CPR. Sometimes it can take more than just one dose, but again, it's perfectly safe. And I think that every household in America should have Narcan in their homes, and if possible, in their car as well, because you never know when you may have to save a life. And we all need to be in this fight together, whether you have been affected or not, because this drug is being used criminally as well. And what I mean by that is that it's being purposely given to individuals for rape, robbery, and any other thing you can think of. And they also have a thing called fentanyl water bombing, where they put fentanyl in a water bottle and they throw it on you. There has been deaths due to this. So educate yourself, educate your children, and let's save lives. One thing before I go, I'd like to say that 99% of the pills tested in 2022 contain fentanyl. And this has been going on for years. It didn't just start in 2020. There has been multiple deaths before this, years before this. But it is so cheap and so easy to get and so addictive that it has become an epidemic in America. Nobody's listening. We're locking up young kids and adults for lengthy sentences for giving their friends the lethal dosage of fentanyl. And half of those friends had no knowledge of what they were giving their friends. But the ones that are responsible for bringing the massive amounts of fentanyl into the United States, they get busted, they get a bond, and then they're out again to bring more fentanyl into the country. So we have to educate our children and ourselves. It is the only way. Thank you.